Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Jungle Gym. We are here in Florida for our 6th qualifier, Wave 2. I'm Chris DeGangi, joined alongside Ryan Stratus.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the live stream. Getting started here in just a bit. We saw Wave 1 go down earlier this morning. Wave 2 is going to be starting here momentarily.
Yeah, definitely excited to get this wave underway. Before we do want to bring up something before we start today's stream. Unfortunately, this past week, our ninja community suffered an enormous tragedy. We lost a member of our community. Jackson Altman was a 17-year-old high school student. He was on a ice fishing trip and unfortunately passed away tragically. During the break, we took some time to honor Jackson. We took a large group photo. Many of the athletes today will be competing in Jackson's shirt, in Jackson's honor. He absolutely loved ninja. He was a competitor on A&W Junior. He was a Renaissance man. He had a wide variety of academic, artistic, and athletic interests. A passionate leader who loved science. He was planning to apply to Auburn University in the spring. He's always been adventurous and active. And as Renee Browning said, he was doing something adventurous, something that he absolutely loved. And a lot of the members of our community are certainly hurting today over the events of the past week. And we just want to take this time to certainly honor Jackson. You'll see a lot of ninjas today wearing the Atomic Ninja shirt in Jackson's honor. He was a huge OCR fan. It combined the elements of both ninja and CrossFit. He was a cross-country runner and his school's first pole vaulter for indoor and outdoor track. Certainly was very involved, an extraordinary young man. And certainly I've always felt this community has been a family outside of my normal family for me. I've leaned on ninjas a lot in tough times for me, and so the ninja community certainly needs to come together right now for this young man's family. Please keep them in your thoughts, in your prayers. It's a really tough situation for a lot of members. He was a coach at Ninja Obstacle Academy in Huntsville, Alabama for the last 2 years, and he made a large impact on a lot of people. And you can certainly tell walking around today, having some conversations with some of the people who have been impacted by Jackson's life. He certainly made a big difference. And so my thoughts certainly go out to the family for this young man. And so Renee Browning shared something with me that his mom had written, so I'd like to read that real quick. With all he achieved in his short life, his parents are most proud of his kind, sweet spirit and how he showed compassion for and encouraged everyone he met. He touched many lives with his sense of adventure, no fear mentality, and off-the-wall sense of humor. He loved his friends, coworkers, and teammates, and took great pride in coaching all skill ranges of athletes. So before we start today's competition, please keep Jackson's family in your thoughts and prayers. We're going to take a short break before we get back down to the floor, but wanted to share with you this story. And we appreciate everyone here at Jungle Gym and Jason Bergstrom especially for coming on, reading a prayer with everyone, and thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome back to Jungle Gym. Our first runner is going to be about 90 seconds out. We're going to take a quick look at how the rules are going to work here for the scoring system.
Here's a look at the rules, folks. We got time limit of 3 minutes. The top 10 men and women will move on to the finals. And the retry system is in play. Athletes will get 3 attempts per obstacle. If an obstacle is failed, athletes will have to reset on the start platform and must complete that obstacle before they get to move on. And here's how the open round standings are going to be determined. The total number of obstacles completed is 1 point per obstacle. Least number of obstacle fails, as well as the time to complete the last obstacle completed. That's going to determine their standings in the open round and the run order for them in the finals. So it's very important they perform as best as they can to have that later run spot during the finals coming up after this wave.
So thanks for hanging out with us today, folks. We got a packed house here at Jungle Gym. We're going to get started here in a minute with Wave 2.
Girl sitting right
ready to run right now at the start line is going to be Evan White. Evan White coming out of the Obstacle Academy. Recently, not too long ago, got highlighted on SportsCenter Instagram's page for doing some cool cane work, some cane tech that's been all the rage these days. He was getting berated by the random internet trolls out there saying it was pointless to do or too many tries. Yeah, he did it, but how many tries did it take him? All that kind of stuff. You got the haters out there, no matter what they're doing. But strong young man out there getting ready to run.
Yeah, Evan White, our first runner. You can see he's wearing the Jackson Altman shirt, Atomic Ninja. A lot of these athletes will be honoring Jackson today, wearing the Atomic Ninja shirt. We had a great tribute honoring him during the break, and so we are going to head down to Evan White on the floor. He's going to be our first runner.
And here we go. Evan White coming out of Obstacle Academy, 16 years old, 5'8", 150 pounds, getting ready to run. Trains under Hunter Gerard. And that wild bunch up there, Obstacle Academy. Let's see what he's got cooked up here today. 4-time WNL finalist. Got a little hung up there at the start, but making it way back to the start platform. As we start working our way through the bar crossing. Evan trying to get stretched out. Oh, no. Unfortunate slip there. He's got to reset. Got a little hung up on the transition. Sidewall. Those ledges are pretty tiny. Good adjustment there, and just needs that 180 turn. Evan's going to have to pick up the pace here if he wants to get a little further into the leaderboard. Coming up on the roundabout. We've seen some shortcuts made there, but being careful on the roundabout turn. Now down to the domes. Quick foot work across. Evan was in the top 8 finisher in season 3 of American Ninja Warrior Jr. Hopefully he gets his shot on A&W Actual coming up this season. Working his way across. Bar hop. Let's check the tech on the bear trap. Facing forwards, needs to go up about 2.5 feet. Lock the bar in. First attempt. Backswing. Good height, but needs both sides in at the same time. Not quite able to land it. Try number 2 right away. Here we go for try number 2. Oh, up and in and back down. Look out. On out of there. Evan gets one final attempt. 50 seconds remains. Hopping right into it. Ooh, good bounce there. Able to get away from the sliding bar. Final try. Not able to get the height required. Tough break for Evan. Bear trap has been the stopping point for many today. Only a handful have been able to succeed getting beyond that. Up now is going to be Rachel DeGuts. Letting out that signature woo. Letting everybody know she's about to run. Trains out of center court and next level. She's not training ninja. She's a teacher, making quick work of that first obstacle. Starting to sprint her way through. Obstacle 1. Let's see if we can dial in this sideways dismount off of the rings. Needs to be a little more to the side. The sideways throw is a little tricky. You want to have some forward and back momentum built up first before trying to transition over. And Rachel figures it out that time around. Second try is all she needs. Leaping up and out to the bar crossing. Not much room to maneuver there, but able to pivot off of that base of the foot here. Looking for the turn once more. Nice job. Now on to the roundabout. Grab and hold that bar, swinging around. Trying to build up that momentum once more. Hold on tight, not able to maintain the grip on the final 2 wheels. Needs to start back at the beginning. Building up a big swing here. Fighting for this transition. See the grimace on the face here, trying to get to good rhythm. Hold on tight. And moving on now to the spinning steps, able to bounce on through. Nice work. Down to about 30 seconds now. Big leap up. Ooh, hold on tight. Not able to maintain the grip on the bar. It's a big trampoline jump up. We'll have one more chance here. Forward-facing grip switches now, but coming up quick on short time, just down to 5 seconds remaining. Unofficial time on the bottom right of your screen, but right around the time, the end of the track, not able to maintain momentum required to get to that cradle. Unfortunate there for Rachel. A couple early falls, eats away at the overall time. Ladies and gentlemen, batting down the hatches as a storm front blowing in. Mr. Joe Moravsky, the weatherman.
You hear that storm front?
Bringing the storm down here to the Florida area. Tropical storms approaching. Let's see if Joe predicts a decent run. Saw him last at Stanford. Try to qualify. pushing forward. Let's see what it decides to do here on the sideways dismount. Gets a good swing going forward. Quick little twist to get through that sideways throw. Onto the bar crossing. Joe been in the game for a long time. Last ninja standing several times on American Ninja Warrior. Going for the shortcut, and unfortunate move there. Thought he could throw it and take a skip. We've seen a few athletes do that, but unfortunate there for Joe.
Yeah, he wanted to go before the bar was locked in, but wasn't able to calculate the right time to make the move.
Yeah, trying to make these shortcuts where you can just to save a few seconds might come back to bite him. Hold on tight, taking an extra swing here. All this is going to add up for later on. Here we go, attacking the quick footwork, and now we need to get through the bear trap in order to break into the top 10.
I think he got caught on the back of the neck there by the bar potentially.
Joe coaches out of the Stanford Ninja Academy. Family man. 3 kids, up to 3 kids now. Let's see if we can get this bear trap in 1. First attempt. Got a decent throw, but needs to reset for another go. Got a lot of fans in the chat.
A lot of power to get the bar up that high into that bear trap. See if he's got the right tech here. He turned around on the first one. We'll see if he goes for that again. Doesn't look like it.
Timed this just right. Little bit of a hop here, and no, one side then the other, not quite there. He's going to have to reset one last try for Mr. Morovsky.
Well, I think that's the right tech. Maybe just not the right execution on that attempt. I did like that more than his attempt when he was turned around.
Third and final throw here. Mr. Morovsky, one of the more consistent competitors on American Ninja Warrior, consistently making it to stage 3. Power move here. Just out of reach for the weatherman. Not going to make it through into the top 10. Tough break for Joe, but always good to see a veteran athlete coming on out for these competitions. Hopefully we'll see him later down the line, either on the show or at another Ninja Sport Championship. Coming up now is going to be Roberto Garamore, another athlete out of alongside RJ, Roman Brady Parks, and Naxa Garamore. Here we go, strutting his way across that first obstacle, no problem. Opting to go for just one ring. Thinking about it. Takes a couple of extra swings, but dials it in.
Yeah, Roberto is fun to watch. His brother Naxa won the NSC championship last year. You know these guys train together a lot.
Nice little pivot there. He's on the first 2 seasons of American Ninja Warrior Junior. Good to see him and his brother make it on A&W season 15, potentially. Now that they're both old enough, that 15 age range that they dropped down the official age to compete. Nice linked dismount there. No problem strutting across those spinning tops. Rocking that RJ Roman shirt. Taking these hops across. Ooh, nice timing there to get into the bungee cradle. Trying to find the rhythm here.
Come on, Roberto.
First attempt. Ooh, not quite there, but had a decent attempt at it. It's just the rhythm and the swing that's just so tough to try to dial in. And when you're up there and you don't get it on the first couple of tries with your swing, it starts to sap that strength. See him just trying to really feel out the bounce. Try number 2. Once the hips up, pops it in there. Nicely done.
Nice work. Let's go.
Still needs to get out of there. No! On the dismount, came up short. Needed to be fully onto the platform. That is painful. That one hurt, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to
the move once. We'll see if he can do it again.
You hate to see an obstacle like that get. Try number 3, locks it. Up now is going to be Enzo DeFerrari Wilson, another athlete from the Jungle Gym, trains down at the Obstacle Ninja Academy as well. Enzo, 16 years old, got his own YouTube channel. He likes making ninja-related content, as well as promoting that conservation group, Ocean Needs Everyone. He's trying to bring more awareness to the importance of having clean oceans. Enzo, a strong athlete, competed first on American Ninja Warrior Jr. Been on the show, made it to Las Vegas, finals. Strong competitor. Every sense of the word. Here we go, Enzo moving on now for the roundabout.
And Enzo.
Woo! Moving quick. Little hometown hero, everybody rooting him on. You're going to hear a lot of pops from the crowd here for Enzo. Making his way to the end of that track efficiently. And we get the first attempt on the bear trap. Here we go, up and in. There it is. Nice job. Not out of the danger zone yet. Lock it in, throw it home. Nicely done. Coming from downtown all the way from the back of the, oh my gosh, the air time he got off that bounce just needed to be a little more forward. Plenty of height, just needs a little more distance. Close enough to those ropes when you grab. That's a huge drop. As soon as he grabs onto those ropes, they're going to plummet up and in, latching on. Notice how he pulled it tight to his chest for the impact. Try number 2. Got to go off that trampoline into the ropes, up and in. Enzo putting on the show here. A little bit of a twist on the hips to try to build up that swing for the dismount. Enzo popping on down to the platform and heading on over for the next 2 obstacles. Now we have the altered version of the Devil Steps. V formation alternating holds. Got to go V formation into a reverse grip, pop your way up all the way, and not quite able to get that first. Zoom in a little bit and you kind of get a better idea what they got to do here. Reverse grip, tight. Stay locked in, reverse grip again. 30 seconds to go. The way down should be a little easier potentially. It's all just angled grips. Oh, went to the sides. See the hands on the head, doesn't know why he decided to slip out there. Tough break. Fight going up is tough move, but that's going to do it for his hands. I think he wants to save some strength. Hopefully that's enough to get him into the top 10 for later on. Excellent run from Enzo.
Okay.
Up now is going to be J. Lisa Himka. J. Lisa coming out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Her and her mom run the program down there at the Lost Island Warrior. Cool outdoor facility that's attached to a family fun center. We'll play some mini golf and some arcades in between your sets on the salmon ladder. J. Lisa been taking some time away from Ninja, though, to explore some other sports. Been playing a lot of basketball and trying out a few different things, focusing on OCR as well. More of a distance runner. Right now having a little issue on obstacle number 2. Gonna have to reset, needed to be fully on that platform. That side swing's a little rough to land. Going off of one ring this time instead. Working her way through the bar crossing here. Got 6 years of ninja experience. Back-to-back champion for the World OCR Championships in the 100-meter, 15K, and 3K. Working her way through the roundabouts. Nice catch and pop off of the wheels into the spinning tops here for the strides. Nice work. Clearing the 5th obstacle, gets her into 10th place currently. Hold tight, nice transition into the switch grip. Bouncing her way through the track. Going for the move across to the cradle. Ooh, a little outstretched, but holding on tight. Gets the dismount. That's going to bump her up into 6th place. With 1 minute remaining. Really wants to get into that top 5 spot. Hush falls over the crowd. See a match tech here. Nice transition. Still needs to get this special delivery. First attempt, not quite able to hold on. 30 seconds is all she'll have remaining. Try to chalk up a little bit more for another attempt. Gets that scissor kick going, trying to make sure we go in 1. Not quite able to get there. And that's going to do it for her time. Nice job by Jay Lisa. Going to break into the top 10 right now. Still a handful of runners in the women's division. See if it can stand for the rest of the day. Up now is going to be Nolan Deich. Nolan coming out of the Tri-County Ninja area. 17 years old, 5'10", 140 pounds. See how he does. Quick footwork on obstacle 1. Nice little back pull in order to get that transition over. Popping his way through the bar crossing. Nice little crane landing there. No worries on the dismount. Nice. Oh, my gosh. Going from the middle of the rotation on the roundabout. Skipping that last step. Quickly to this point, but still needs to get through the bear trap. Go getting close to the cradle here for the throw.
Those bear traps.
First attempt. Nice job up and in. Oh, and a little miss on the transition, but able to dial it back in and throw his way.
As if the bear trap wasn't hard enough, Strat. They had to put a little tiny hold there for you to grab after it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Caleb. These athletes are really appreciative of a easy dismount after the hard crux portion of the obstacle.
The real answer is these athletes are too good at skipping obstacles, and so
got to find ways to slow them down.
Got to slow them down somehow. Nice work from Nolan here.
Bouncing up and just a little shy on that second rope grab. It's got to reset. Try number 2, hold on tight. See how quick those drop. There's no resistance there on that drop. See if you can time the trampoline bounce this time. Up and in, hold. For the dismount. And gets the clear. That's going to put him into second place currently. Probably going to have time for at least one full attempt on Devil Step. V formation hybrid. Oh, but the transition up to the first. Not quite able to dial it in. Going off the side here, trying to. Not quite able to get there. And that's going to do it for Nolan. Great run to that point, though. Second place currently. Coming up now, it's going to be Jacoby Herman. Jacoby coming out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness, 14 years old. Trains alongside a lot of the athletes out of Vitality and the home gym that he has out in Massachusetts. Impressive backyard setup they've got. Woo! Not quite there. Almost catches it onto the corner. Kobe, usually pretty good with the tricky technique type stuff. This one just caught him off guard as he tried to get an early dismount. Having a big swing here. Should be able to dial it in. There it is. Jacoby trying to transition through the bar crossing here. Big into extreme sports when he's not focusing on ninja competitions. Into the roundabouts we go. No need to reposition the hands on the first one, but goes for the switch grip transition because these wheels are a little trickier to grab. Nice catch. Coming on down now for the spinning tops. Nice work there. Building up the bounce. Here we go. Check that hip tech. Popping the feet and knees up. 5'4", 105 pounds. It's going to take a lot of technique here to get that bounce figured out just right here. His first attempt up and in, not quite there. Going to have to start over. Finding the rhythm on those bungees, not the easiest thing to do. Even if you've got your own set, might be different than the ones you're facing in competition. Like those are the resistance bands you can find to help with pull-up assistance type workouts. Looks like we're going to go facing the opposite direction. Try number 2 coming up. Almost gets it that time. He's a little frustrated with that result, chunking the bar. He's going to have one more try to get that obstacle and not much time to do it in. Up and over, sliding through. And the official time might be over for him, but wants to give it one more attempt here. Just for his own namesake, and not quite going to get it. Tough break for it, Jacoby. sure we'll see him later down the line at another competition. Coming up now, it's going to be Audrey Johnson, coming out of Greenville, South Carolina, Motive School of Movement, where she coaches. Audrey Johnson getting ready to go. Family owns and runs a rock climbing gym down in Greenville called Blockhaven. She's got a strong rock climbing background, pretty strong when it comes to the burnout courses. Was on American Ninja Warrior last season, training hard in the gym alongside Brett Sims and the other athletes out of the Motive School of Movement area. Get that rhythm for the dismount, nicely done. Also big into the parkour scene down there, having a facility that has both ninja and parkour set up really helps keep that skill set diverse, in order to have these athletes prepared for whatever tasks lie in front of them. Hold on tight. No problem thus far for Audrey. Quick footwork through the spinning tops. That's going to put her into 10th place currently. Here we go. Big bounce up. Hold on tight. Try to find the rhythm here for the transition across. Careful here, makes it to the end, but needs to get to the cradle. Nice job, just needs that dismount going forward. Gets the point, that's going to put her into 4th place currently. Audrey's got some explosive power here when it comes to throwing these big laches. These angled grabs, it's going to make that technique just a little trickier. I know her and Brett do train crazy tech in the gym at Motive, but a little hung up here on the first throw. A little off angle, not able to hold on. Is going to have to reset. Audrey coming off of a broken foot injury. Not too terribly long ago. I'd say this is her 3rd competition back from that surgery. Strong out there thus far. Needs to dial in this technique here. Coming up on 10 seconds. Can we get that special delivery out of reach there for the grab? That's going to do it for Audrey on her run.
Next up, it's going to be RJ Roman, just coming off of a huge successful Ninja Fest event in November. Make sure you check out Ninja Fest. Isaiah Wakeham just posted a really cool video about it. One of the bigger competitions that happens across the country.
Yeah, those Ninja Fest are pretty awesome. I know we did live stream for it 2 years ago. Hopefully we'll get back out there for the one coming up later this year. RJ moving on now. Known for being a speedster and a rock star. Moving quickly through. Almost tapped down there, but moving on. Transition on that roundabout, turn on through. 26 years old, RJ. Turning in and burning. Pushing the pace. Popping his way through the bar. Slide, no issues. Let's see his tech on this bear trap. No, they've got crazy tech training at O&A, no problem.
First try.
Hold on tight. Don't pop off now. There it is. Skyrocketing into 4th place. sub-minute through that extremely challenging front half of the course. Plenty of height, able to maintain the grip. Cannonballs are getting a little tangled up. Those are the counterbalances, but hold on tight. One more dismount to get another point here. Nicely done. Just under halfway to go on his time. Incredible pace. 2 obstacles remain. Are we going to see a full clear here? RJ might be the first to do so. That lactic acid buildup out of those wrists and forearms. Popping up. Hold on tight. Oh my gosh, good job on the transition to the top ledge. Not an easy task to do. And the sides just go spinning out from, need some compression there in order to hold on. He's going to have about 30 seconds remaining to try to get a full clear here.
Had the opportunity to compete with RJ in Germany on Team USA. He ran stage 3 for us. And so I have no doubt that RJ has the endurance to get through this course. Little slip there. Hopefully he's got a little more in the tank. He tapped the foot down. Ethan Swanson tells him to drop. That is going to do it.
Up now is going to be Jackson Erdos. Jackson trains out of the Gravity Forge. A&W Junior champion for the age group he competed in. And WNL Finals World Champion as well. 15 and a half years old, 5'10", 145 pounds. Jackson cruising his way through here, making quick work of the roundabout. Trying to sprint his way across the domes into the trampoline, bounce right away on the bar slider.
I think this is what we're going to start seeing more and more now, Strat, is these athletes are going to start picking up the pace. I mean, look at him. He's only at 40 seconds to this point. It's extremely fast.
Ooh, not able to get it on his first attempt. But, yeah, that pace is going to have to be picked up if these athletes want to break into that top 10.
Yeah, right now he's sitting in 10th place. But there's plenty of athletes to go. I think you have to get at least to that second to last obstacle if you want a shot at the top 10.
Well, going for a forward-facing position this time. Facing those bear traps. Up and in. Needs to get onto that cliffhanger and get on out of there. Nice work. Take a second to catch his breath a little bit. Uh-oh. Pan away. We don't want to see some lunch getting chucked up here. Hold on tight. I know he's rocking that Kirby shirt, but hold no. Misses on both. Needs 2 ropes in hand. Oh. Number 2. Second try, still a minute to go. Should be able to get through this if you can dial in this bounce. Up and in, nicely done. Nice little twist of the hips. Kips on out of there. Great work from Jackson. 45 seconds. Here we go on B formation. Oh, I think he tapped down with the foot. Needs the reset.
Yeah, feet came down. You really got to keep those feet up when you go for that catch. Can't let them drop and hit the mat.
That under grip. Trying to pop through as quick as he can. Not able to move on beyond that one, but a quick time through to that point. Going to get him into fourth place for the time being. That was runner number 56. We're on runner 57 out of 88. Looking for that run order. Check it out. It's going to be in that video description.
Let's take a look at that one where he missed the rope. You can see his left hand is just going to miss. Had to take the reset there. And I wanted to highlight that this is a really challenging obstacle because there's so much happening. You're flying through the air. You got to hit the trampoline in the right spot. You got to get your eyes up to the ropes. Unfortunately, can't lock it in. But Sawyer Cannon, our next athlete on the course.
Sawyer coming out of Ninja Force in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Goes off of just one ring. That's all he needs before moving his way through quickly on the bar crossing. 6 foot tall, got a heck of a wingspan to be able to make it through easily. He works his way on the roundabout, skipping through, making shortcuts where he can. Fancy footwork. Spin, dismount. Got 6 years worth of training under his belt. Did a lot of different sports as well prior to Ninja. Still fighting on here. Let's see what he's got on the bear trap. Trying to time this bounce out just right. First attempt. Ooh, up and in.
I'd say he timed it out pretty well. Nicely done from Sawyer.
On now for the ropes. Double rope grabs. Kind of reminds me of the nunchuck grabs. I want to say, when did they have it on A&W? It was a long time ago. I'll say season 5 where it had 2 separate nunchucks you had to grab. They didn't drop down like this, though. Hold on tight. Nice work. Having 2 points you have to latch on to. 1, then 2. Hold on. Really got to have a bend in those arms to absorb that impact. Sawyer Cannon shot out of a cannon to the second place on the leaderboard with a run like that. 1 minute remaining. See if we can get through the hybrid steps here.
2 obstacles to go. We have not seen a competitor get to the last obstacle yet, Strat. That is impressive for this deep in the run order.
Yep, that reverse grip. Something we might see more of. See a lot of reverse catches on laches, but not incorporated in devil steps. Definitely a harder version of the devil steps here. Unable to hold on. He might have a chance for one more try, but it's going to have to really push the pace if he wants to get through.
Yeah, 20 seconds. I don't know if it's going to be enough. You can see from our camera shot here, they got to grab this backwards, and it's a tiny cliffhanger ledge.
Oh, nice try. Great run from Sawyer Cannon, putting him in second place currently with a fast time to that point.
The next time we get an athlete on that obstacle, we'll try to really zoom in on that hold so we can get it talk about it a little closer, but it's really tough. Not a lot to grab onto.
Up now is going to be Ashley Bergstrom. Trains here at the Jungle Gym.
Dude,
Not training and competing in ninjas. He paints, does calligraphy and watercoloring. Here we go now with the ring swings. Was the 10th woman to hit a buzzer on American Ninja Warrior. Maximum lache distance is 14-foot lache. That is huge.
Huge, Strat. We had a 13-foot lache set up in Ultimate Ninjas Naperville this week. I couldn't even come close. It's massive.
Yeah, 10 feet, and that's all these shoulders can handle nowadays. Ashley looking for the transition here, getting a little Twisted up on the foot placement, but looking for the dismount. There it is. Good Lachey to that first roundabout. Taking her time for these transitions around. Make sure that swing is good and straight. Plenty of time to grab and get a quick dismount before moving on. Ooh, a little bit on the top of one, but was able to save it and get through. Good commitment there. Those fast feet are required. And she grabs a little bit of chalk, courtesy of the bucket of chalk. Up into pipe slider obstacle. Check those corners. Bouncing down, and we need the transition over. Big throw across. No issues there. Secures that landing. Puts her into the top 10 right now.
Sixth place at the moment.
No, she wants to get further into this course. Goes for the static reach. One, then two, loses a hand for a split second. But able to transition, loses another hand, but rocks on through. That's going to put her into second place right now. "30 seconds to go, final obstacle." Got to dyno her way up.
Let's go.
First grip again, just a little shy of the full grab, and that might be...
Got one more.
Have short time here.
Watch her hands zoom in on that hold. Watch her hands grab that reverse catch there. There's not much to it.
The thumbs are peeling off and not able to move on, but close. Impressive stuff from Ashley Bergstrom. The hometown athlete, big pop from the crowd as she finishes her run. Sets her into second place right now. Runner number 59 coming up. James Sinella trains out of the center court Lawrence location. Currently a junior in high school. 17 years old, 5'8", 135 pounds. Into skateboarding when he's not competing and training. Doing huge salmon ladder skips. Had a viral video. Hit that algorithm jackpot with 30 million views where he skipped 5 rungs on the salmon ladder. Popping his way through. First couple obstacles, no problem thus far. Made it to stage 2. Back on season 14 of American Ninja Warrior.
I'm really excited to see him get to the bear trap because his bar tech is really fantastic. I don't expect that to be an issue for him at all.
I'm moving confidently through these first couple of obstacles with no issues thus far. Sub 40 seconds before moving on to the track. Down we go and up and in. First attempt. Does the bicycle kick and not quite able to get it on the first try.
I had to say something.
Commentator's curse coming from Mr. DeGangi. That's going to be 20 push-ups. Every time we curse a competitor by accident. Try number 2.
I think he'll be all right here. I think he'll be able to figure it out.
Should be able to dial it in here once he got a feel for it. There it is.
No surprise there. He's going to be a little disappointed to take that one fall, but he's only at 1 minute and 15 seconds to this point, Strat.
Still a great pace to this point. Going for a big bounce here. Plenty of height, plenty of hang time to be able to identify where those hands need to go on the rope. And down to the bottom. Looks like he's still in. But he is so low, he's going to take a lot of swing here. He doesn't want to have to reset. Nicely done, able to overshoot and stick that point on that obstacle. Didn't want to have to reset. 1 minute remaining, 2 obstacles to go. We go now on to the hybrid steps. Yeah, that first move. When you go from a compression on the sides and then all of a sudden reversing your grip into like a latch type hold, it's not easy.
And the other thing, there's not a lot to hold on to, but it also moves up and down, and so it's not a stable hold. So you'll see as they punch up and put their hands on it, it'll bump up just a little bit.
Ooh,
see that?
Yeah, it's jarring on the drop.
That little bit of movement there is all it takes to rip your hands right off.
Well, down to just 10 seconds here. Tries to pop into it as fast as he can just to get a feel for it. See, that will hold. Get close towards the end of the run, though, where it's runner number 60 out of 88. Vance Walker, the Texas Ranger, should be heading to the start line right now. Van's been in the sport now for a long time, 7 years of training. Started way back at Ninja Quest in Marietta, Georgia. Since then, he's transitioned to a couple different locations. I know he's been down here training a lot with the Florida crew.
Vance is one of the first kids that I really heard about from across the country. I was in the Northeast, and I kept hearing about this kid, Vance Walker, Vance Walker. He's like the true first kid that I really, really heard a lot about. And it's pretty obvious to see why.
Yeah, he is a undefeated A&W junior competitor. Nobody took a victory away from his runs during that. Made it to stage 3 on A&W back in season 13. Let's see what he decides to do here. He's done multiple super salmon ladders, a lot of explosive power here, but does he have the technique and the timing? First attempt. Up and in. Nicely done. Vance wants to get on out of there, save that strength for later. A little bit of a back pull to throw on, get on out of there. Nice job. Takes a quick little chance to shake out and get prepared for the rope grab. Big old bounce there. Probably been working that trampoline tech in the off season. Hold on tight. Big back pull to be able to get that momentum built up to cut out a lot of the swings required. Knowing the timing for that is essential. It chalks
haven't
up.
Seen anybody get to the last obstacle yet, Strat. He's got time. Will we get the first one here? I feel good about it.
This is where the technique starts to really come into play here. Got to be accurate. Don't want to have too much of a pull when you go into those reverse grips. Nice job. See the forearms just popping off here. Transition 1. Steady the hips. You can see him trying to get that side swing out of control. Runs to get it back in. Hold tight. Needs to get to the end and clears on the hybrid steps. First one to do so. First place right now for Mr. Walker. 40 seconds.
First athlete to this point. We haven't even seen this obstacle yet, Strat.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know what they are calling this one. This is the
Cliff Claws.
Cliff Claws?
Cliff Claws.
Cliff Claws. I was going to say Cliff Bar, but Cliff Claws is a good name too.
Cliff Bar is pretty good.
Yeah, you got to figure out the way to latch him on there, and it's going to be almost like a one-handed pull-up, utilizing a cliffhanger hold. And ticking away on the clock, only 3 minutes. That's going to do it for him. Got at least a good feel for it. Excellent job from Vance Walker. Fans chant from the crowd. They love to see somebody get through a hard obstacle. Here we go. Should motivate the other athletes to push on forwards. Up now is going to be Riley Porter, coming out of Michigan. known as the Bookworm Ninja. Seen her at multiple Ninja Sport championships.
Yeah, Riley Porter's really fun to watch. Hoping she can get another top 10 finish here today so that we get to watch her on the Burnout. She's extremely fun to watch on the Burnout courses.
She's a 3-time season champion of FINA. First place UNAA back in 2022. Her technique has definitely developed more and more. Look at that swing tech, trying to take extra swings here, running off of that start platform to help get a little closer for that dismount.
Yeah, smart. Using the landing platform to get an extra run off, a couple steps.
Couple of transitions here. Being a rock climber should have some good awareness and foot tech when it comes to this kind of stuff. Still rocking the Fayus. Shoes you don't see too often, but that's her shoe of choice. Good transition through. Working her way through the roundabout. She's not training ninja. Also enjoys pole vaulting. Plays a couple different instruments as well, so multi-talented. Riley sprinting across these spinning tops, no problem. Big bounce coming up. Hold on tight and nice. Grip on that bar. You can tell. Got to switch grip. Don't peel out. Oh, when the audience is into it, because everything starts to get quiet here towards the end. Makes me want to whisper. So I don't get overheard by the athletes. Build up that swing here for the transition out to the cradle. Big throw. Lands it in. Needs the dismount. Very good. It's going to put her into 7th place currently with a minute to go. Getting that static reach out for that first wheel. Let's see what she decides to do here for the transition. Ooh, thought about it.
Nice.
Good timing, but wants to dial in the special delivery. Hips are just a little askew when not able to lock it in. Here we go on try number 2. Riley getting lined up again. Wants those hips to stay in line with their swing. Hold tight. Nice job. That orange rock hold is in play. You can see she's laughing, looking off to the side, but that was not enough time right at the end. So that point doesn't count. Unfortunate there. That's going to put her into 7th place. Good bit of runners left. We'll see if that's going to stand.
We'll see. 7th. That's going to be a tough spot.
Just heard Ethan confirming down on the floor that the orange rock hold is in play for that grab. Just ran out of time before that dismount, sadly. Evan Andrews getting ready to run. Trains out of his little garage in Montana. Life motto is next up. Next up, you're up right now, Mr. Evan. 17 years old. Was the only finisher in his region in the semifinals in season 14. I know that feeling. Got to go back about a decade in order to know what I'm talking about, though. And Evan working his way through. Finalist in season 1 of the Ninja Sport Championship, looking for another return trip. Got some good tech here. Nice transitions out of the roundabout. Just runs on by the camera. Good lineup and going right into it, not wasting any time here. Great bar tech and sliding through, rocking the rock tape on the elbows. First attempt.
Oh, he went over.
He went out and around, couldn't lock it in. He went so far up and out.
He had so much height. We're going to get a replay of that later, but on the right-hand side, he went so high above it.
These athletes rocking the rock tape on those sore muscles, probably from doing a lot of bar work. He's trying to time this out. Up and down, look out, okay. Couldn't quite get it on the second try. Got one more to go. Third and final attempt for Mr. Evan.
This would be a bit of a surprise here for him not to get this.
And last one, unfortunate. They are not able to figure it out.
Yeah, that's
Tough
a big
break.
surprise. Let's see. Let's go down to the replay and take a look. Look at his right-hand side here. He goes so high. He gets so much air on the right-hand side. It goes up and over the entire apparatus.
Tough break. Up now, we've got Brady Parks, another athlete out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy. Started training ninja shortly after that first season of American Ninja Warrior Junior. Been at it for 4 years now. Trains alongside a lot of the athletes at O&A. Moving smoothly thus far. Big into rock climbing when he's not competing. Got second place at the World Ninja League Finals, most recent one that he went to. Good transitions, going to dial in that swing just to be safe before the dismount. 1, 2, 3 is all he needs. Competed in a lot of different sports, tried a lot of different sports, but says none of them come close to how fun ninja is, so that's what he focuses on primarily. Working his way down the track here. Oh boy, let's see, the tech up and in. Good, enough power there to hit the back of the bear trap.
Oh!
Hold tight.
Hold tight. Come on, Brady. We've seen a couple of athletes do that so far today.
Yeah, you hate to see them get through the bear trap only to flub up the landing. Big bounce coming up. Oh my goodness, plenty of height there. Might take an extra swing or two here, let's see. Taller athlete here. Big bounce low on the ropes, gonna have to take a big pull to get some momentum built up. Might actually be able to reach that trampoline behind him, but doesn't need to. That's going to shoot him into fourth place currently. No fails yet. 2 obstacles to go. We've only seen Vance Walker make it through the hybrid steps. Here we go. Only the sides are able to be grabbed here. On those alternating steps into the reverse grip. First one, not quite there.
45 seconds to go. We'll have time for probably 2 more good attempts at this.
Let's see what we got. 30 seconds. Reverse grip. Bottoms out with the feet. Unable to hold on. Last attempt here is going to have to push through quickly. Wants to get this point. Gets the reverse catch. Trying to burn through it and not going to get there. Nice try from Brady. Gets him into fourth place currently.
Yeah, this is such a challenging line here. It requires a lot of accuracy. It requires a lot of grip strength. Here's a look on his way up. You can see his fingers just coming off. Not a lot to hold on to. Yeah, you can see. Looks at the hands. Oh man, a lot going on with that obstacle. And not only, and it's also the second to last obstacle on the course, so you're extremely tired from everything else you've been doing. The bear trap takes a lot of energy. The rope drop takes a lot of energy. And then you got to have it in your fingers to be able to hold on to those tiny cliffhanger holds. But next up, it's Josh Auer at a rock solid. Nice, fairly smooth through the rock wall there. Got the AirPods in. Seen a lot of athletes lately rocking the AirPods. Well, we were at Rock Solid during Labor Day, and we watched them do their crazy Lachey skills challenge. Josh Auer certainly has a lot of power. The bar getting stuck up top. There's another bar ready to go. Takes an early fall there, but as I was saying, Josh is certainly an athlete with a lot of power. Nice work. He's able to lock in the move. Oh, surprising fall there from Josh. I thought he had his hands on the ropes. But this is a big jump. You got to get high enough. Got to spot both ropes as you go up. You can see his hands getting lower and lower on the ropes. Just doesn't have it on the trampoline jump. He's definitely a little frustrated at the moment. You can see on that one he was just a little low. Didn't get enough on the trampoline. Bit of a surprise there from Josh. Certainly would have expected him to get through that, but
coming up now is going to be Kenzie Hughes, coming out of Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. Got about 4 years of experience. Also a competitive gymnast. Trains at a lot of different locations. Says Rock Solid is one of her favorites, so trying to secure a spot in the finals. Be at Rock Solid later this year. We're just at Libertyville for one of our last Ninja Sport Championships. A lot of fun out there. Trains under Mike Salenzi, the Stallion. And here we go. Kenzie on the move. Get this swing built up. Figured out the dismount, no problem. Just 2 swings, all she needs. I want to use the foot placements on that cliff portion of the wall. Already facing that dismount. Let's see if we can get that swing through. No problem. Swinging around, trying to lock in those roundabouts. Here we go for the wheel grab. Need some speed here. First attempt, no problem, good commitment. Grab a little bit of that chalk from the bucket. Big bounce coming up. Enzi taking a rest here. Big bounce, nice grab with the switch grip. Ooh, fighting to slide a little bit, trying to dial in. Slide, got to be careful on the gap here. Watch those corners. Tries to go from an off-angle position. Not able to get it on the first attempt. Try number 2 coming up. Big bounce up, gets that switch grip grab. And first gap covered, no problem. Go for the transition now on the second big throw. See the hands are starting to open up a little bit, but do we have the tech? There it is. Needs the dismount still. Great landing. Not quite fast enough to break into the top 10, so she has to clear this obstacle. See the leaderboard along the bottom of your screen. Currently, Emily Gardiner sitting in 10th place. She's got to get through this in this move, or else she'll run out of time, and just shy of the dismount. And hands on the face, 1, 2. See, she's just a little upset with that performance. Tough break, Kenzie. Coming up now is going to be Joseph Meisner. Good old Joe Dirt. That's what I like to call him nowadays. This man brings his own.
Would you like to explain? Yeah.
Yeah, I got to explain it, folks. Not to like throw shade at him or anything if you don't know the full backstory. He brings his own container of dirt from his backyard and prefers that over chalk. So if you can see his hands, if it gets close enough on some obstacles, you see a little bit of that clay material. And Mr. Meisner likes rocking the dirt over the chalk as he waves to the camera.
Craftsmanship Academy, cohorts of apprentices participate in hands-on immersion that leads to long-term mentorship. All of this under the supervision of experienced software craftsmen.
Most of the academy you spend just in a room working with other people that are also struggling to figure out the same things. And it's actually much faster that way because they figure things out when you don't know them and you help them figure the things out that you figured out.
One of the phases of the academy is shadowing phase, where you get to work under a mentor and take all of the practical skills you're learning and apply them directly to a real project.
Working in the academy taught me to write business-ready software in a way that I could take my experiences and translate them to the real world. And I could see the results, and I could see people using the software and the utility and the value that it provides.
If the Craftsmanship Academy sounds like a fit, I'd encourage you to reach out.
All right, back down to the floor with Mr. Meisner, Joe Dirt, ready to go.
I'm going to have to double check with him, make sure he's not going to hate that nickname. I don't want him to beat me up. Just kidding. Joe's one of the nicest ninjas out there. Been a super fan of the show for a long time. 10 years of training, so he's been at it for a long time. 21 right now, so he was one of the early adopters of the sport of ninja.
Yeah, I talked a little bit earlier about Vance Walker and being one of the first kids that I had heard about across the country. And the only reason it wasn't Joe is because I lived on the East Coast and I got to see Joe firsthand.
Great
He was
power
always
out of those moves there.
He was always hanging out at the Movement Lab pro camps, hanging out with all the pros, showing us up, even at a very young age. So his journey has been really fun to watch.
Popping his way across here. Hold on tight. Let's see what his tech is on the bear trap. First attempt. Trying to dial in the rhythm. Gets it in one. Watch that corner. Still needs to get the dismount. Not out of the danger yet.
Nicely
Matches
done.
and rows. Checks the time. Checks the heart rate. Qualified for the championships last season. Hoping to do so again. Here we go for the ropes. You see the grimace on the face, digging deep here. Big bounce up, hold tight. Nice work. Looking for the dismount. Great job, puts him into 4th place currently. Minute 10 remaining, no misses as of yet. Wants to make sure his grip comes back as best as possible before these hybrid steps. Know he's got great grip because he is a 2-time gauntlet champion. Extremely grueling upper body focused course that the WNL puts on. Oh, and misses the top reverse grip. He's going to shake those hands out and try to get another try. Shaken out. Try number 2. Have about 20 seconds to burn through it here. Hold on tight. Latches on for a split second. Takes a big fall, and I think won't have enough time for a full clear, but might just want to try it anyway. Just to give it a go. And, oh, goes for a crazy move. Just knew he was short on time. 4th place currently. At runner number 67 right now. We're almost down to the last 20. So runners.
That's a really nice job from Joe there. He was clean to that point, 4th place. And we'll see if it's enough, but the fact that he didn't have any falls to that point certainly is going to help his case.
Elijah Browning, the boss, clocking in, getting ready to go. 2-time American Ninja Warrior champion. The UNAA champion for his age division back in 2019. Mr. Entrepreneur here, been running several businesses. Doing like a trading card business. He was doing some stuff with like Bitcoin and who knows what else, some NFTs, all that jazz. I can't keep up. These kids have so many different opportunities. They're savvy when it comes to technology and pursue different ventures outside of Ninja. Boss leading the charge in that aspect of life. Here he goes now, swinging on through the rings. Get his way through the roundabouts. No problem. Catches real close there to the pivot point so it doesn't swing around on him. Striding across those domes. Pop across. Go ahead and turn it around to go for this forward-facing move up into the bear trap first. Ooh, the top is not locked in.
Oh my
Can
gosh.
he fix this? Get out of town. That's a highlight of
Oh
the
my
year.
gosh.
Goodness. Somebody promote this man from the boss to the CEO. My goodness.
Unbelievable.
Keep on fighting through. A great save like that. He wants to keep on moving. Come on, Elijah, get to the finish.
That is probably an NSC all-time top 5 moment. Holy cow.
Dude.
We're going to have to go back, watch the replay on that. That was unbelievable.
Had to lock it in place and was able to have the patience and the concentration to do so. Shows the experience this young man has. 8 years worth of being in the game. Not being flustered. See what he's got on the hybrid steps. Oh, just a little shy on the reverse grip. 45 seconds or so remaining.
Let's go, Elijah. Come on.
Currently in second place right now. We want to see him get further here. Not quite able to get the top one again.
He's still going to have 20 seconds to go, so, you know, not out of the question here. He's just got to lock in that last move.
Yeah, doing this over and over again really taxes that endurance. Third and final attempt. And a huge ovation from the crowd for such an exciting run. Let's check the footage.
We got to check the tapes on that strat. Holy
that
cow.
bean footage. This is insane. So he's on top, which is
He's on top. I cannot believe this didn't slide off.
barely in place by one of the latches and just whips it in there.
We got to go back. We're going to look at this one or two more times. You can see he's caught on top. There's barely anything to keep him there. Does the quick move.
Wow, dude. Great stuff from Elijah. Unfazed.
Unbelievable right there. See it in real time one more time. That obstacle has given so many people trouble today.
On the course right now, we've got Annabella Heinrichs making her way through. Annabella trains in the core. Competed on season 14 of A&W. Also on the A&W Family Edition and season 2 of A&W Junior. About 5.5 years of experience. Coming out of Longmont, Colorado, as she works her way through the bar crossing. Trying to hold tight and transition.
Got it.
A little tangled up. Good transition out. For the moves here on the roundabout. Big swing here coming up for the next roundabout grab. Bell locks the bar in. Good catch on the wheels. Now we just need that
You
dismount.
can cut to me whenever.
Coming on down, running across the spinning tops. Good power through. Chalk up a little bit. Make sure the grip is going to be there for the bar crossing. Big bounce up and latches onto the bar. Quick switch grip. Transition as we start to hop across. Watch those corners, watch those sides once you get into that next cradle. Take the bar with you. That is a big toss across. Flying bar move into that next set of bars and dismounting. A little bit more momentum. Takes one extra swing. Nicely done. .215 through those 6 obstacles. That's going to put her into 8th place, but she wants to get a little further into the leaderboard. See her technique here on the big wheels. Trying to dial in that transition. Here's the first. Special delivery time. Takes a big backswing and almost gets both hands on. That's going to do it 4 times and just plops on down. Exhausted. Gets her into 8th place currently. Coming up now is going to be Max Feinberg. Trains at a Ninja Intensity. A maxing on seasons of American Ninja Warrior, seasons 13 and 14. Also on A&W Junior. He's got some experience when it comes to competing. Now we stride our way through obstacle number 1. That sideways dismount, we just saw him at our last qualifier at Ultimate Ninjas. Looking to redeem himself. Had a couple tough falls there in that competition.
Max has really impressive grip strength, so I think if he can get to that V formations. Oh,
yeah. Talk about that grip strength coming into play right there. Able to hold on with just one hand for a split second.
He just wanted to prove me right real quick.
There you go.
He's like, here you go, Taganji. See, I do have good grip strength.
Ooh, sliding around too much on the transition. Not what you want right there early on. Bar slide. Wants to get another try here without falling. Pop it down a little slower this time. Check the tech on the bear trap, going up and in. Hold on tight, get on out of there. Nice job, Mr. Feinberg.
Yeah, nicely done. Really good tech, got his hips up nice and high.
Knows he needs a big bounce here. Here comes the run up. The bounce. Catch and hold. Nice job. Now he needs to get that momentum built up once more for the next bounce. You can see him on those ropes already. Bouncing down and up. Hold on tight to the base of the ropes. Still good. Gets a quick look over to the judge. Make sure he didn't bottom out. Harambe watches in the distance as Mr. Feinberg moves on to the hybrid steps.
Well, here we go. I called out his grip strength earlier. I was excited to see him on this V formation. I think he's got a really good shot at clearing this obstacle. And at this point, I got to think you clear this, you're probably in the top 10.
Max sitting in 9th place right now, so has to be able to get through this if he wants to get a little further into it.
I really hope I didn't jinx him. I'd love to see him make the finals here today.
Angie's going to do a lot of push-ups for all the jinxes he's throwing out for the commentator's curse.
Let's go, Max. Come on.
Stay strong here, Mr. Feinberg. Pop your way up to the top. And not quite enough pull power on that one. Well, that's going to do it for his time. It's going to be tough. We still got 18 runners to go as we're approaching the tail end of the run order. Runner number 70 right now. Mr. Luke Dillon. Luke Dillon coming out of the Vitality Obstacle Fitness camp.
So I'm at 75%.
And we begin our journey across the steps.
But that could mean in 1 minute I'll be at 50%. I think we're probably good. Check back in when there's like 8 runners left.
Make his way across.
This battery is going to drain faster than
one-handed hold.
Gets
a little squirrely out there, looking to adjust for the dismount, able to salvage it. Nice job. We'll take some swings now on the roundabout. Good little skip. Moving quickly to this point. Athletes really starting to figure out the bear trap, something that's been stopping a lot of athletes earlier in the day. Still no easy task to complete. Going for the forward-facing position towards the claws and not able to get in on the first attempt. Go ahead and reset.
Yeah, it's been interesting, Strat. We've definitely seen a lot more success with athletes who are facing forward on the bar. I haven't seen too many athletes actually get it facing backwards, even though that's how it was demonstrated in the rules.
Try number 2, going for that forward-facing move again. Big back pull and launches his way up into the bear trap. We just want to get out of there without having to worry about any more retries on that one. Minute 15. Catches his breath a little bit before this big bounce up to the ropes. Not high enough to maintain the grip. You really need to get a big bounce there. Those ropes are not forgiving. Especially those slick neoprene type ropes. Big ups there that time around, but careful here. Going on now to the Manila braid. Nice job. One more swing to get out of there, hopefully. Let's see where this puts him on the leaderboard as he clears the rope drops. Not fast enough. He's got about 15 seconds. Needs to clear this. Even wants to break into the top 10. Popping his way up. And not able to hold on for the last reverse grip. That's going to do it for Mr. Dillon. Nice try. Coming up now is Ava Colasanti. Ava trains out of center court. Got 6 years of ninja experience. Was on season 13 and season 14 of A&W. Trying to dial in this sideways dismount. Let's see when she decides to transition to 1. And lines up the dismount. There it is. See at the bottom of your screen, J. Lisa Himka currently sitting in 10th place. Ava trains alongside Alex and Rachel DeGuts, Avery Glantz, and a few others out of the center court area. Nice transition over to the roundabout. Running later in the day can be somewhat more advantageous because you know exactly where you need to get in order to move on, but at the same time, it's a long day waiting around. Ava in through the roundabout on now for the fast footwork here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and gets a sideways dismount for a clean landing. A little more bucket of chalk action. We're hitting this trampoline. First attempt. Ooh, look out, just a little shy of a full grab on the bar. Needs a big bounce off of that trampoline. Again, those blue style trampolines aren't as bouncy. Really got to push, and there we go. Popping across the track there, staying strong here. we go, dropping down. Trying to line up this toss across, gets it into the cradle. Looking for the dismount. There we go. So she has to get through this next obstacle in order to break into the top 10. Got through 6 obstacles, but not faster than Jay Lisa.
Yeah, she's taking a little bit of a rest here. She knows she has to clear this one.
Latching onto that first wheel. Goes for it right away, building up that swing one more time. Let's check the tech here on the special delivery grab. One hand, two hands, not able to hold. And that's going to be it for her time, unfortunately, there for Ava. That trampoline bounce to the bar off of the pipe slider. Came back to bite her. Not going to be able to move on into the top 10. Up now is going to be Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah trains out of the Ninja Nation Murphy location in Texas. 17 years old, born and raised in Dallas. Making his way across the first obstacle, no problem. Rocking those strikes on his feet there. Another favorite shoe of Ninja's. Taking a couple extra swings. Secure that landing. A taller athlete here, 6'2", opting not even to use his feet on the wall there, just wants to lâcher across the bar crossing.
Yeah, Strat, I really like how this course is unfolding, how technical some of the moves are from the bear trap to the trampoline jump to the rope. And it really is all about managing your strength down to the second to last obstacle.
Yeah, knowing where you can be explosive and where you can take shortcuts. Get that energy back at some point.
That's why I kind of like the way that Isaiah's running this course right now. He's not speeding through. He took a quick little rest there before the bar hop here. He's kind of saving that energy throughout as opposed to speeding through, trying to get a faster time.
Here we go on the bear trap. First attempt.
I mean, that was just straight power, Strat.
Well, he is built different.
He just straight power. Goes right straight up, not a lot of swing at all.
Catching his breath here, knowing these are going to be big drops, jarring on the shoulders and the wrists. Hold on tight here. Test the bicep strength.
Really like the way that he's running this course here, Strat.
So far, so good. Already eyeing that next transition. Great job. So far, so good. No errors as of yet, putting them into 7th place. One full minute remaining. Let's see where he gets through on the hybrid steps. Taking some time here. Trying to rest up as much as he can. Here we go, popping his way up to the top here. Here comes the crux portion of this course. Hold on to the side. You can see the fingertips start to bend. Got to stay strong with the grip. Bouncing down, using that height to his advantage, and he's going to put him into 2nd place. Excellent job. 10 seconds to go. Just wants to feel this out.
Yeah, well, in the hybrid round, they'll get a longer time limit. So you certainly want to feel this because I'm sure they'll have to do it in the hybrid.
Great run there. Isaiah just calculated on that run.
Yeah, I love the way that he took his rests at the starting platforms. He didn't jump right into the next obstacle, and I think it really helped him manage his pump throughout the course.
Yeah, really had that dialed in. Nice job.
That was impressive.
Up now is going to be Nolan LaJoy coming out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness. This is his first Ninja Sport Championship competition. Missed last year because of a shoulder surgery. I'm about to chat with this young man and see what kind of surgery he needed. I know me and you both have been through the ringer.
Surgery brothers.
Yeah, shoulder surgery. That's how it is in the sport of ninja, unfortunately. Nolan making his way through pretty quickly. Making his way around roundabouts. No problem on the transition. 6 years of ninja experience. Making up for lost time here, trying to get through, missing that first competition season last year. Looking like he's not missed a beat. Here we go for the bear trap, no problem. Wouldn't even know he had shoulder surgery with a performance like this thus far. 2019 WNL World Champion back then. Was the first champion of Bucket of Chalk 1.0.
And just didn't get enough purchase on the trampoline there to get enough height for the ropes.
About a minute 30 coming up. Big bounce. Maintains his grip that time around. And, just a little outstretched there. Unable to hold on. Going to have one final attempt. Oh, sorry, folks. I misspoke then. Yep, it was competed early in the years. Bio just wasn't updated. Did miss that first season, but back in action. Staying strong here. Back in Stanford, competed. Trying to make top 10 in this one as well. Oh, just a little shy. You can see him not able to hold on, but great run from Nolan. Unable to move on to the top 10, but still a great showing there, despite that shoulder surgery. Up now is going to be Matthew Hall. Ready to come on over.
Well, here's another athlete.
Matthew.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Role Model Software. They craft custom software tailored to fit your business needs, and they're also the makers of Ninja Master and Lightning CAD. Silent Ninja, check out their website for exclusive ninja holds and ninja training equipment. Celebra Family Restaurants, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping families and children in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions with warehouses and truck terminals scattered across the U.S. League of Ninja Warriors, check out their website for exclusive ninja collectibles. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. Back down to the floor with Matthew Hall. Talk about another athlete with unbelievable grip strength. Somebody I hope we get to see on the V formation.
Matthew Hall trains out of the Fusion Athletic Center alongside Michael Greatness Johnson. Lost feed for a second there, but we're back.
Go to me.
Working
then.
his way through roundabout, no
I don't
problem.
know why you wouldn't.
21 years old.
Could be a receiver battery.
Matthew Hall making his way through.
But looks like
Third place at WNL Worlds. known for some crazy moves on the salmon ladder, so let's check that bar tech here. Shouldn't be any issues. Up and in. Nice work. Just needs to get that reverse move. We'll chalk up a little bit for the toss across on these rope grabs. The sun starts to set and blare in the back doors of Jungle Gym. Up and in. Hold on tight. There we go. Getting that big swing built up. Bouncing down, but not quite enough. Needs a little more height off of that second trampoline. Sorry, folks, lost the floor audio for the time being. Should be able to patch that back in after Matthew's run. Big leap up. Starts to get that swing built. Gets it on his second. Nice back pull with the tech. That's going to put him in a 10th place currently. Just under a minute to go for the V formation climb on these steps. Hold tight. Gets that last reverse catch. Now we just got to turn it around and come on down. Hold those sides. Wants to get a little higher up that leaderboard, popping his way down as fast as he can. Needs that dismount. Feet on the platform to help with the landing. There it is. 3rd place right now for Matthew Hall. Great job. 15 seconds or so. Just want to feel out the floating clips here. And that's all he's going to get time for, but great run from Matthew Hall.
2 minutes for V-mounts. Yep. We got to do both for sure. Yeah, definitely. Might as well. All right.
At Roll One, we believe software development should be learned like any other craft. In our Craftsmanship Academy, cohorts of apprentices participate in hands-on immersion that leads to long-term mentorship. All of this under the supervision of experienced software craftsmen.
Most of the academy you spend just in a room working with other people that are also struggling to figure out the same things. And it's actually much faster that way because they figure things out when you don't know them and you help them figure the things out that you figured out.
One of the phases of the academy is shadowing phase, where you get to work under a mentor and take all of the practical skills you're learning and apply them directly to a real project.
Working in the academy taught me to write business-ready software in a way that I could take my experiences and translate them to the real world. And I could see the results, and I could see people using the software and the utility and the value that it provides.
If the Craftsmanship Academy sounds like a fit, I'd encourage you to reach out.
Have you ever experienced extremely sweaty hands? Not knowing where to step on agility? Being unlucky on special delivery? Or being absolute trash at Double Dipper? Then Bucket of Chalk is the right chalk for you. Side effects may include extremely grippy hands, even after washing them. Always know where to step on agility. Adds a bit of extra luck on special deliveries, and it tastes like success.
All right, folks, we are back, and up next it's going to be Jessie Lebrecht, my fiance. Here we go. Let's go, Jessie.
All right, folks,
Go
here
for
we
the
go.
one ring approach there. Goes for both. Takes the extra swing.
Seven-time American Ninja Warrior competitor here, Jessie Lebrecht. One of the all-stars athletes. Extremely strong competitor. Working our way through the roundabout. 10 buzzers on the show and the women's champion when they've done the women's special on American Ninja Warrior.
Strat, I did receive a text message from our dog sitter that she's got 2 pups watching at home.
Got Obi and Thunder back at the house. See a little hand pump there, making sure she's all good off that agility obstacle. Nice job.
Knowing her, that was definitely the obstacle she was the most worried about here today. Jason Bergstrom crushing her with the mushrooms. We talked to him in an interview. He said he wanted everyone to hate mushrooms as much as he does. So
that fast agility is no fun to commit to sometimes. All right, Jessie making it to the end of the track here. No problem. Needs to make the transition, though. It's the catch. And looking for the dismount. No problem. That's going to bump Jay Lisa out of the picture. Jessie looking to get further into the course here.
Yeah, if she really wants to lock in a spot in the finals later today, this is the obstacle she's going to have to get through.
Trying to dial in this big wheel throw. Hips are a little askew, trying to time it out just right. Leads with one, grabs with the next.
Showing some good patience here.
Great dismount on out of there. Great work. Puts her into second place with about 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think that's going to guarantee her spot in the finals here today.
Down to 30 seconds. With the reverse grip. And bottoms out, unfortunately. Might be time enough for one more try.
15 seconds to go.
Oh my goodness, gets a little askew in the transition. And that's going to do it for Jessie. But incredible pace to that point puts her into second place. Up now we got Kai Beckstrand, runner number 76. Kai coming out of the Grip Ninja in St. George, Utah. Student by day, ninja by night.
Yeah, just keep yelling it to Genji.
Used to rock the mohawk, but rocking the short hair nowadays. And we're off. Making his way through. Was on a tear last year in a lot of different competitions. Won the Wolfpack Ninja Tour. Making some strong moves in other leagues as well. Quick hops across. Let's work through. Spinning steps and up and in onto the bare track. Kai looking for the throw to the bear trap here. First attempt. Plenty of height there. Great hip tech. Latch it in and dismount on down. Gets through this faster than Max. That's going to bump him out. And my goodness, almost to the ceiling with that trampoline bounce.
Yeah, he's got a lot of power.
Second catch, no problem. Nice landing and moving on. Third place right now for Kai. Wants to get through this, though, to try to get it a little higher on that run order into the finals, potentially.
Minute and 35 seconds to this point. That is unbelievably fast.
Oh, but the transition to that first reverse catch, not quite there for him. Gonna have to try again. Here we go. Try number 2. Gets a little bit higher this time. Can we get the top one in? Unable to stick it. He's got almost a whole minute to recover. Let's see what he decides to do here.
And it's so subtle, but the trickiest part of that obstacle is the fact that as you go into it, it moves up just a little bit, just enough. If those boards were locked into place, I think we'd see a lot more success on this. But
yeah, that
part of
little
the creativity of Caleb Bergstrom.
Little pop going up is a lot more difficult. 30 seconds now. Stay on those sides. Or popping your way down. Gets down to this one. He can use that height advantage to get to the block to help with the dismount within the time remaining. Nicely done.
Unreal strat. After 2 fails, he's able to figure it out.
Just wants to feel this out for a second.
Oh.
That happens from time to time when you're exhausted toward the end of a run, but great job from Kai Beckstrand.
Strat, we got a special treat in the booth after her second place run to this point. Jessie Lebrecht joins us in the commentator booth.
Welcome back, Jessie.
Hello.
Great to have you. Excellent run out there. Impressive stuff.
Thank you. It was definitely a technical course, pretty tough, but it was really fun.
What did you feel was the most challenging aspect of the course when you're out there?
The big green wheels. Honestly, just getting my swing set up correctly for them.
Yeah, those did look tricky. This is a technical course. But a man with a lot of tech right now is going to be Mr. Sam Folsom out there, making his way through. Training out of the danger zone in the barn. This man's got all sorts of tech here.
Sam and I joke that we're run order buddies, because in Libertyville he would go, and then I would go, and we had about the same results each time, and it was really fun.
Really pushing the pace here right now.
30 seconds to that obstacle, that's crazy.
Chalk up just a little bit. Let's see what he decides to do here. What's the tech be for the bear trap? They've done some crazy stuff in the barn, doing flying bars to like itty bitty screw heads. So he should have some good accuracy here. Whoa!
Wow.
Just
Jesus.
What a save.
couldn't quite pull the trigger right away. Felt a little off with the swing. Ah!
Oh, shoot. It was that right side that definitely didn't get in that time.
Got a little awkward on that.
I have faith that he'll figure it out, and he has plenty of time.
Well, looks like it might be my turn to do push-ups for the commentator's curse. I was giving him some confidence on how good he is with the bar tech, but I think he should be able to dial it in now.
This bar was pretty light, but I don't have to go up as high as they had to. Another save.
Dude, how is he able to withstand the drops? Oh my gosh,
Another
dude.
one.
Just having fun
This
over
is
here, isn't
unreal.
Look at the crowd trying to get behind him here. Third, unable to. Wow, yeah, just the tech here is just a little awkward for him. Not able to figure it out.
He's really relying on the bungees and his power versus really any hip movement there. I think when you saw a lot of these people do it, you want to really throw up high on that front swing, no matter which way you're facing, and really use that force of coming down on the bungees to go up.
Man, yeah, this is unfortunate for Sam. Didn't expect him to get taken out by a bear trap for as much crazy stuff as I've seen him do. That's a bummer for Mr. Folsom. Katie Bone on the platform right now. Coming out of the Ninja Force Obstacle Gym. Lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Big time competitive rock climber.
Such an incredible rock climber. She is so strong. I love seeing her take her rock climbing strength and kind of pairing that with her ninja strength, and just makes her an awesome athlete. I will say this first obstacle is a little intimidating, having rolling logs right in the beginning, but the green logs don't spin too much, but it was scary, I'll tell you.
Getting up swing belt up here for that dismount. A little hesitant, probably just better safe than sorry. Just transition through.
I was very happy about the tape on those bars. The black bars are quite slippery, especially when you go into this next obstacle. When I jumped out to those swinging laches, that bar was a lot slipperier than I thought it was going to be. That's why I took some extra swings. Hoping I can cut out some of those swings next time.
Nice job now into the roundabout. Good transitions around.
Pretty smooth here.
And quick pop off there for Katie Bone. Get back on season 14.
Right into the balance.
Confident approach there.
I know she was a little nervous about this jump. It is a little bit bigger than it might look on TV.
Ooh, fingertips. Not quite able to reach those trampolines. The blue trampoline beds aren't as forgiving as those open-end ones. Try number 2. Hold on tight.
Wow, fingertips on that one. Close on that right side.
Oh, just a little tangled up there on that transition. How slippery was that? I know the edges on the side there, you don't have much room for error.
It's not too bad. I'm really thankful that there was tape. I was very thankful that there was tape. I know the bar that we train at my gym, there's nothing. It just falls right off. So sometimes you could just be sliding and it just slides right off and you're just standing on the pad all of a sudden. You're like, what just happened?
Well, unfortunate fall there for Katie Bone. Unable to get through with that bar slider. All right. And Jesse, we appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us. We'll let you recover some more after that amazing run and to get prepared for the finals later today.
Definitely. Thanks for having me. It was fun.
And Jesse, if you make it in top 3, you'll get a skin on Valorant. I'm calling it right now. And on the course right now, Josiah Papel making his way through. Mr. Papel swinging his way across, using that wingspan to his advantage, not barely using the sidewall there. Trains out of the Movement Lab in New Jersey. Hold on tight, quick pops through. And so fast across, can't even keep up with him on the camera. This man is trying to turn and burn here. Hold on tight. Trains alongside Joe Meisner and Najee Richardson. Made it all the way to stage 4 on A&W and into the bear trap first attempt. Going to eye up this jump here. Big bounce. Plenty of height out of Josiah. Rocking the, looks like the slap chalk version of the pie pants, potentially. Height kind of working against him. Doesn't want to graze the pad below him, but no problem. Incredible pace to this point. 4th right now.
Yeah, he's moving real quick. Minute and 30 seconds to this point.
Open in. Hold on tight for that reverse grip. Ooh, to the top we go. So I've been putting in the work. We saw him at Bucket of Chalk. Do well at that competition. Hopping his way down now. No problem. Josiah looking strong out there. And that's going to bump Vance out by just around 5 seconds. So Josiah now your new leader. Been putting in the work. Starting the new year off strong.
He's got a pretty good amount of time here, Strat.
Oh, the cliff bars are going to be a little tricky to figure out. Got to have can't have too much swing and put them in the right spot to maintain tension. It's a really awkward obstacle. Might want to go back and watch the course walkthrough for some beta. Goes with the crossover here. And no, pops right off. But impressive run from Josiah. New leader right now. Handful of athletes to go. We're on runner number 80. Grip just gives out and still has the awareness to catch the hold on the way down. Up now is going to be Tyler Smith. Another athlete out of the barn. 16 years old. Been training for about 6 years. Trains alongside Sam and Phil Folsom. Nice footwork across. And one and done on the ring swing through. Going to save him some time for later on. One on now for that roundabout. One of the more technically sound ninjas out there, knows how to just throw his body all sorts of ways in order to get through the obstacles as efficiently as possible. Quick footwork through those spinning tops. Popping up into the bar slider now. There's no wasted movements. Check the tech here, hips up and pops right in there. Great accuracy. It's dismount. First attempt on the rope drop. Back and forth we go. Rope drop number 2 in hand. Spin those legs up just to be safe. Don't want to bottom out. You're maintaining that grip. That's going to put him into 5th place. Go. Popping his way up. Oh, and just the miss on the first reverse catch. Still a full minute. Should have some time. Catches on the second attempt. Needs to go one more up. Catch the turnaround. Working their way down. Hold on tight here. Should be able to maintain that grip. Popping his way down as fast as he can. There it is. Puts him into 4th place. About 20 seconds or so. Let's see how far we can get on these cliff claws. No laws with the claws. Was he gotta go for Lachey into it? My goodness, look at that double reverse grip.
Will we see the first clear?
No, wow. But the furthest yet, impressive stuff. You know Tyler's gonna be trying real hard to get through that one in the finals.
Man, he was so close.
Go from one barn athlete to the next. Mr. Phil Folsom up now.
On to our last few runners here.
Phil always putting on strong, exciting runs. Consistent performer. Let's see if he has any crazy tech cooked up for this one. Got second place on American Ninja Warrior Junior when he competed. Go ahead and bypass that last twist around on the roundabout. Fancy footwork. No issues so far. Hopping across this gap. And strong with the tech. Let's check it on the bear trap. It's a good swing here. He times it just a little off on one side. Let's hope he doesn't repeat what we just saw his brother do. Still working his way down to the end of the track. Watch those corners. Try number 2.
Nice.
Up and in. Still
Move
needs
quick
that dismount. There we go. Coming up on 1:20 remaining. Brady Parks from Obstacle Ninja Academy currently on the bubble. But Phil is going to have to clear those devil steps in order to bump Brady out and get into the top 10. Phil fighting hard here. Gets the dismount down to 55 seconds. Oh, whiff on the first attempt. He's got down to 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds, and he needs to get through this obstacle now.
Big pop up to the top here. Got to hold it. Dig deep here for the final couple of moves here. 15 seconds. Hold on tight.
Wow.
Making quick work, and that's going to bump him into 6th place.
He had to clear in order
Stress.
for a chance to move on. Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. Just went for it to see what it would feel like, and man, oh man, Phil, by the skin of his teeth, had to fight all the way through to the end there in order to ensure he made it into the top 10.
Well, he's sitting in 6th place right now. See if that's enough.
Coming up now is going to be Addie Herman, another athlete out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness, 17 years old, 2-time American Ninja Warrior athlete. When she's not competing on A&W or training ninja, enjoys wakeboarding, skateboarding, and a little bit of scootering around as well. It's cool to see the various hobbies that these athletes partake in. What about you, DeGandy? What are some of your hobbies outside of ninja? Besides, obviously, gaming. I know we're big gamers.
Definitely like to play some video games. Definitely like play guitar a little bit.
You just can't
Play
play
some Super Smash Brothers against Hunter Gerard. I beat him, actually.
Oh, that's a lie.
No,
That's a
you
lie.
Didn't even come close.
All right, Addie on the move.
I'm going to post our game.
Making her way through. 2-time competitor on A&W, 2-time competitor on A&W Junior as well. A lot of experience, 6 years athlete. Megan Budway currently on the bubble. Addie moving through efficiently on the roundabout. Take a couple extra swings here to be safe. Gets that quick dismount through and attacking spinning tops on the mushroom steps. Lining up for the jump. Hop way across here, looking for the transition. Just hear how quiet the crowd gets here when things get tense. Still needs to secure the dismount. That's going to put her into 6th place. For that big toss across here for the giant wheels. Good transition through. And hold on tight for that special delivery. Nice work. Gets the landing. Shocking up a bit, almost a full minute to go here for the final obstacle. And not quite able to make that transition. That's all right, we're going to try again. Has to go from the step and then double bounce on to the apparatus. Oh.
I mean, you can see the fact that that hold moves up and it's not locked into place. It makes it so difficult for these athletes to find a good grip.
Going to have to hurry here. Not much time remaining. Big pull here. One more big pull for the reverse grip and pops off. Not able to maintain, but excellent work there from Addie Herman. Quickly to that point, going to put her into 1st place.
Oh, she looked like she was so close, Strat. Let's see as she goes, makes the jump up. She had her hands on for a second.
Left side pops off first man. So close. Nice job. Caden Lepsak on the move right now. Two-time A&W Last Ninja standing from seasons 13 and 14. Putting in the work, long-time athlete, 7 years of training. Competed on A&W Junior and just dominating when he got onto the primary show. Co-owner of the Bucket of Chalk alongside Mr. Feinberg. Sure, they'll put together yet another theme-based competition at Bucket of Chalk 4.0 whenever that rolls around in October. Going to hop his way through. Now we'll be at Ninja Intensity in a next month, February, to finish out the qualifying events. Nice job into that bear trap. A lot of power.
So much power. Doesn't really use the hips too much. He just goes straight up power. Right up into the bear trap.
Swing tech not needed here from Mr. Lepsak. Just able to power through. Huge bounce. Able to maintain that grip. Doesn't even look tired out there. Relaxed look on the face. Bouncing up once more. Great grab. And dismounts on through.
Insanely fast pace to this point. 147.
A full minute remaining.
Saw Tyler Smith come close. He's the closest we've seen to getting a full clear.
Go with that first reverse catch. Not quite able to hold on. That drop jarred him off. Now he needs to take a breather and try again.
He came down. We've had one shutout this season, Strat. Votive Movement Brett Sims pitched a shutout on the open.
We're all on that same track, but these athletes aren't wanting to let that happen here. Hold on tight. Wants to pop his way down quickly. He's going to have about 10 seconds or so to get through cliff bars. And unofficial time has expired in the bottom right of your screen. Just trying to get a feel for as much as he can. Knows he wants to get a full run on the finals when he gets back to that obstacle. Nice job, Mr. Lebsack. It's pretty much a warm-up run for him. And Noah Munir coming up now. Another athlete out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness.
Looks like they're going to take a 3-minute break down on the floor. A little course adjustments. So we're going to go and take a quick word from some of our sponsors. Ninjas, it's time to take your training to the next level. You need a ninja course in your backyard, and FitBuild offers a range of beginner to elite level courses. All builds are completely customizable and designed to fit your ninja needs. Build slots for 2023 are filling up fast, so contact FitBuild now to secure your spot. Go ahead and check them out online at fitbuild.co or on Instagram at fitbuildco.
One of our long-term partners, Safa, designs and manufactures fall safety protection systems. Over the years, they keep investing in their software because of the incredible return on their investment, like seeing their quote times going from 4 hours to just about 30 minutes. That's an 80% time savings. The design software that Role Model created for Safa automates their design process to produce instant estimates, 3D visualization, parts list breakdowns, and more. Once finalized, their system automatically sends the design to the manufacturing team, reducing production lead times by 3 to 4 days. Are you curious to see what a custom software solution could do for your business? Schedule a free consultation today and we'd love to talk to you.
Hi, my name's Enzo D. Ferrari Wilson, and I am the founder of the ocean conservation organization Ocean Needs Everyone, and we are proud to be a sponsor for Ninja Sport Championship Season 2. I'm here to tell you today about 3 reasons why you should help the ocean. 1, there's so much left to discover in the ocean. 91% of marine species are still undiscovered. 2, if we don't help soon, there's a projection that by 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. 3, without the ocean, we wouldn't even be here right now because it gives us 65% of our oxygen. So even if you don't live near an ocean, go out and pick up some trash because it will make a difference. And one final bonus reason why you should save the ocean is because it's nice and refreshing.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Role Model Software. They craft custom software tailored to fit your business needs, and they're also the makers of Ninja Master and Lightning CAD. Silent Ninja, check out their website for exclusive ninja holds and ninja training equipment. Celebra Family Restaurants, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping families and children in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions with warehouses and truck terminals scattered across the U.S. League of Ninja Warriors, check out their website for exclusive ninja collectibles. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. Quick look at the floor. Looks like we've got Caitlyn Bergstrom up in the truss, fixing some things. Making sure it's locked in. Ethan Swanson going for the Gardettos right now. This is Ethan Swanson's snack of choice. He's got the Gardettos in hand. Our fearless cameraman Hunter Gerard next to him, taking a little bit of a break here. Oh, Hunter goes for the Gardettos. Interesting. Ethan deciding to share. That's so sweet. Let's see. Bergie down off the truss. Let's see if he's about ready. Noah Muner getting iced right now. He is our next athlete to run. I believe we have 4 more athletes. Noah Muner, Max Agarmore, Jay Lewis. Might be 3 more.
Taylor Green, I thought.
3 more men's athletes. 1 more women's athlete. A lot of ninjas. Packed house today. And it looks like we are going to get started here. Thumbs up from Asa Reynolds. That means we are good to go. Noah Muner on his way. Noah, our 3rd to last men's athlete to run. We saw Noah at Stanford Ninja Academy put together a really strong performance. And it looks like he's going for a fast approach here today. Lock in a good time here. You also got to make sure you do this clean.
Up and into the bear trap we go. Nice work. Great technique there from Mr. Muner. Huge bounce, great grab. Let's repeat that process. And RJ Roman on the bubble right now. Noah gets this clear. That's going to bump RJ out of the top 10. Noah wants to get a little further in. He's not out of the danger zone yet with a few athletes remaining after him. Not able to get that first move, that's okay. Plenty of time, about 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he made really good time getting through the first half of the course. Didn't really take any rest.
Not able to.
I think the foot came down.
Yeah, probably tapped down on that drop after the reverse catch jarred a little bit. So 3rd and final attempt here.
Go, Strat.
Hold on tight. Still got some time here. Popping down, and that's going to get him a little further into that leaderboard. 7th place right now. Try to feel out this move on the clip claws. Decides to do here. 5 seconds to do. Oh, got to twist the wrist. Almost catches. That's such a crazy obstacle. Take a look at this thing. Both hands facing forward, and then you got to twist it in midair to go with the reverse catch.
Yeah, you can see his hands turn around. Oh, peeled off. Man, tough obstacle.
No laws with the claws. Cliffs. A tough one to complete, but I'm sure these athletes will be putting in some work there towards the finals. Max Agarmore
your defending champion, Naxa Garemore, on the starting line. Won NSC Season 1. Saw him compete earlier this year at Motive Movement. Did not make the top 10. Had a little struggle with one of the earlier obstacles, the reverse catch. See if he can fix that here today. Break into the top 10. Looking for a qualifying spot.
Naxa, strong athlete, trains at Obstacle Ninja Academy. Little hung up there on the dismount, but still smooth to the end point. Try to take what shortcuts he can because he knows he needs to get through with little errors and lots of time. A little bit more of chalk from the bucket of chalk. Hear how quiet the audience gets. Really want to see this young man do well. Making his way through the bear trap first attempt coming up.
So much. Oh!
Up and in, enough time for a little bit of an adjustment in midair. Ooh, a little hung up here.
He hesitated in midair just a little bit.
Excellent job. Still needs to keep on moving. Elijah on the bubble currently. Plenty of height, great grip on the ropes. Ooh, thought about it. Up and in, a little off angle, is going to have to reset. Came down a little awkward there. Held on to only one rope. So even if he clears this, he has to clear the next obstacle if he wants to break into the top 10. Nice grab that time around. One minute remaining. But has to clear the V formation in order to get through into the top 10. So it's coming down to this.
Oh, he tapped his foot, Strat. He's going to
Gonna
have
to
one
reset.
real shot at this. Going to have to clear.
Going to have about 25 seconds here. It's going to be tight. First reverse catch, good. Compression again. Good on the reverse grip, needs to turn. He's down to 13 seconds or so.
Don't rush this.
Hold on tight, Naxa. Come on, man, push through. Bouncing down, it's coming down to the final seconds. The unofficial time on the bottom right of your screen. Knows he's in a hurry. Gonna have to get the dismount. Gets the clear, putting him into top 10. But that's gonna put him on the bubble for a few more runners.
One more runner to go, Strat. It's Jay
goodness.
Lewis, the last runner, and he's on the bubble right now.
Well, we go from one reigning and defending champion to the next reigning and defending champion, Taylor Green, on the start platform right now.
So Naxa Garemore is on the bubble. He's going to have to wait for one more runner, Jay Lewis. Oh, man.
Man, stressful.
Very stressful. Jay Lewis already qualified for the championship. So we'll see. Oh, boy. Taylor Green.
Taylor Green, 15 years old, coming out of Broomfield, Colorado. Been training for about 6 years. Dominant in various competitions, various leagues. Trains at In the Core here in Colorado. Alongside some other big-time ninjas, Nate Hansen, Megan Rowe, Austin Gray, Katie Bowen, and Emily Keener. Some of the training partners out there. Taylor making her way through the roundabout. Champion of last season of Bucket of Chalk as well. Competed in seasons 1, 2, and 3 on A&W Junior. Old enough now for season 15 of A&W. Go on the trampoline, bounce up to bar. Good switch grip grab. Making her way through. Big transfer across. Clears the gap and then quick dismount to get on through. That puts her into 7th place currently. So she's locked in for the finals now. She wants to try to better her position for the finals. Trying to get a little higher up that leaderboard. And immediately to the special delivery with a smile on her face, not even flustered or phased whatsoever. Skyrockets her into first. Full minute remaining. Big pulls here, going up for the top reverse catch, and a little off on the grab, resetting for another try. That first reverse catch. Try number 2 on the top one. There it is. Looking for the turn. Like she was going to go backwards for a second, but got to go facing forwards to be a little easier on the way down.
Oh, this is going to be our first clear here, Strat.
Last obstacle, 20 seconds to go. Should have plenty of time to the buzzer, and there it is. Last runner, first clear. Excellent work, Taylor Green.
Taylor Green showing why she's number 1 in our rankings, showing why she's running last. The only clear of the day in the open for the women. And Caleb Bergstrom, no, you are not going to pitch a shutout here on the women's course. It's up to Jay Lewis on the men's side. And we will see. Awesome job from Taylor Green. Now it's Jay Lewis's turn. Can we go 2 for 2 on the final runners?
Jay Lachey on the move, taking some big backswings on those rings. How efficient he can swing his way through. Nice match tech. Gets through the bar crossing. Quick little swivel of the hand placements. Doesn't even budge on those spinning tops. Chalk up just a bit. Hush falls over the crowd as we get to one of the toughest obstacles that we've seen possibly in an open. Up and in. First attempt. Plenty of height, went over on both sides. Put too much into the gas. Needs to take it back just a hair.
It's a big surprise right there, Strat.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shocker here. He's going to have to really push the pace if he wants to get into that top 10 now. Hopefully that didn't fluster him too much. Try number 2. Okay, locks it in that time. Wants to get that throw, and we're good. A little bit of a stumble off the step, but okay. Everybody just quiet like we're in the ninja library all of a sudden. Transitioning up to that second set of ropes. Hold on tight. A bit more swing here. It's the 7th obstacle done. So
well,
now
here we go. He's not in.
He has to clear this obstacle. If he does it in one attempt, and he's good. But if he falls at any point, that's another fail.
So he's going to have to beat Naxa Gearmore's time.
And
now
not fail anymore.
Fails. He has to do it on this attempt right here, or else he will not make the finals.
Can't move on because he'll have more fails than Naxa. Ooh, Hands opened up just a bit. Gets this one on top. Nice work. Gets the turn. Moment of truth. Transitioning across. Popping his way down, trying to stay consistent. Feet on the platform is going to help with the clear. There it is, but now we're down to just a couple seconds remaining. That's going to unfortunately knock out Naxa. Unable to get into the top 10 yet again. And a little bit of a slip, and I think that might do it. Might have enough time for a little bit of hang time on the claws. And again, just popping right off of there. And yet another shutout by another course designer, Caleb Bergstrom, shutting out the men's side of things. But that's going to do it for the Open, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We're going to look over the leaderboard here, see how everybody stacked up at the end of things.
Well, Strat, that is going to do it for Wave 2, and we have our 10 finalists. Here is a look. You can see Josiah Papel, Vance Walker, Isaiah Thomas, your top 3 at the moment. The Q next to their name means that they are qualified for the championship. So you can see, based on this right here, 4 people will qualify. Josiah Papel, Naxa Garamore, RJ Roman, and Sawyer Cannon will all qualify for the championship even without making it to the finals here today.
So the finals is just going to be all about points or placements into the finals and a little bit of cash money. So that's how that's going to work. A lot of talented athletes out here today that have competed at various competitions already. Man, oh man. Good stuff for these athletes on the men's side of things. Let's have a look over on the women's side.
It just shows, it's a testament to how unbelievably stacked this competition is. So many top athletes here today. Let's go ahead and pull up the women's leaderboard, show our top 20. For a full leaderboard, go to ninjasportnetwork.com. and you will find a full leaderboard with all results. But here is a look at the women's side.
Taylor Green, Addie Herman, Olivia Lopez sitting in those top 3 spots. And same situation here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got so many qualified on the women's side of things, no matter where they place. The ladies in the top 10 going to be qualified and moving on to the finals. So impressive stuff from everybody today in the Open. We'll be back in a bit with the finals. Starting things off with the hybrid, then the speed, and then the burnout.
Yeah, and for Ninja Sport Network and for NSC, that does it for Wave 2 here at Jungle Gym. We'll be back for the finals at 4:45 Eastern Time. Our top 10 men, top 10 women will fight for some prize money, some bragging rights, and make sure you guys check us out later on.
Yep, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps out with the YouTube channel, and appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Come on back in just a bit, grab you some dinner, and we'll be back with some more action for the rest of the evening.
All right, everybody. We'll see you guys at 4:45. Ninjas, it's time to take your training to the next level. You need a ninja course in your backyard, and FitBuild offers a range of beginner to elite level courses. All builds are completely customizable and designed to fit your ninja needs. Build slots for 2023 are filling up fast, so contact FitBuild now to secure your spot. Check them out online at fitbuild.co or on Instagram at fitbuildco.
At Roll One, we believe software development should be learned like any other craft. In our Craftsmanship Academy, cohorts of apprentices participate in hands-on immersion that leads to long-term mentorship. All of this under the supervision of experienced software craftsmen.
Most of the academy you spend just in a room working with other people that are also struggling to figure out the same things. And it's actually much faster that way because they figure things out when you don't know them, and you help them figure the things out that you figured out.
One of the phases of the academy is shadowing phase, where you get to work under a mentor and take all of the practical skills you're learning and apply them directly to a real project.
Working in the academy taught me to write business-ready software in a way that I could take my experiences and translate them to the real world. And I could see the results, and I could see people using the software and the utility and the value that it provides.
If the Craftsmanship Academy sounds like a fit, I'd encourage you to reach out.
Have you ever experienced extremely sweaty hands? Not knowing where to step on agility? Being unlucky on special delivery? Or being absolute trash at Double Dipper? Then Bucket of Chalk is the right chalk for you. Side effects may include extremely grippy hands even after washing them. Always know where to step on agility. Adds a bit of extra luck on special deliveries, and it tastes like success.
Here at Role Model Software, we value our partnerships with our clients. Listen as Dr. Eric Freeman talks about our partnership with Cultivate Leadership Institute.
CLI was trying to find which software company we want to partner with. We talked with a number of different ones, but the thing that made Role Model stand out was the connection that we had with them. So if you're trying to figure out how do I select the right company for us, you need to make sure that you don't just do that digitally. It's not just an email, it's not just a Zoom call. You need to make sure that you get face-to-face with these individuals to make sure that your mission and your vision align so that you're creating the product that you want to create. And Role Model has the ability to do that. They're very personal, they care about your product, they care about you personally, and they want to help deliver the product that you need.
If you're curious if Role Model could be the right fit to partner with you, reach out to us today. We'd love to talk to you. One of our long-term partners, Safa, designs and manufactures fall safety protection systems. Over the years, they keep investing in their software because of the incredible return on their investment, like seeing their quote times going from 4 hours to just about 30 minutes. That's an 80% time savings. The design software that Role Model created for Safa automates their design process to produce instant estimates, 3D visualization, parts list breakdowns, and more. Once finalized, their system automatically sends the design to the manufacturing team, reducing production lead times by 3 to 4 days. Are you curious to see what a custom software solution could do for your business? Schedule a free consultation today, and we'd love to talk to you.
Hi, my name's Enzo Ferrari Wilson, and I'm the founder of the ocean conservation organization Ocean Needs Everyone, and we are proud to be a sponsor for Ninja Sport Championship Season 2. I'm here to tell you today about 3 reasons why you should help the ocean. 1, there's so much left to discover in the ocean, 91% of marine species are still undiscovered. 2, if we don't help soon, there's a projection that by 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. 3, without the ocean, we wouldn't even be here right now because it gives us 65% of our oxygen. So even if you don't live near an ocean, go out and pick up some trash because it will make a difference. And one final bonus reason why you should save the ocean is because it's nice and refreshing.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Role Model Software. They craft custom software tailored to fit your business needs, and they're also the makers of Ninja Master and Lightning CAD. Silent Ninja, check out their website for exclusive ninja holds and ninja training equipment. Celebra Family Restaurants, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping families and children in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions with warehouses and truck terminals scattered across the U.S. League of Ninja Warriors, check out their website for exclusive ninja collectibles. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.